here I am in back Greenwich, Connecticut, adjoining Banksville, New York, and I'm about to walk in a Touch of Nature Natural Foods to see if they sell raw milk, which I'm looking for. I'm somewhat adept to the info on raw milk. I'd like to see what this man has to say about it, or a woman, or what have you, if anything. Let's see what this sign is. Brought my attention. Sign up for raw milk. Hello, sir.
Hi, how you doing?
I hope you don't mind my taking a video of you, but your raw milk sign caught my attention.
Yes.
I would like to buy a bottle. Do you have some?
Sure, I can show you.
Thank you.
It looks like my son's going to get it. Well, he's getting it.
Okay.
Right here.
Do you know much about raw milk?
Some. I mean, there's, okay, see, I don't know how well you can read the label. We'll give the company, we'll give this Connecticut farmer free plug here.
Okay.
Right.
I'd like to put this on YouTube. What does that say? Can you read that for me?
Sure, it says Sankow's Beaver Brook Farm, raw milk.
And where's that from?
They're in Lyme, Connecticut, which is about 20 miles north of New London.
Okay.
So you're in the eastern end of the state. Now, some of the important information to know is that only 3 states in the country allow the sale of raw milk. Connecticut is one of them. In Connecticut, there are 6 farms that sell raw milk. And the way the state ensures the safety is every week they send out a microbiologist from the Department of Health to each farm where they do a bacterial count on the milk. And if it's below 1 million coliform, that's considered safe. And Sankow claims that theirs is always the lowest count of all the farms in the state that sell raw milk. So that's part of why I favor this brand. And the other thing is that they use Jersey cows, which give a slightly creamier milk, rather than Holstein, which is what the other farms have. So those are some of the things to know about it. It's not, you have the cream on the top. Some people really just like the cream, so what you need to do is get several containers and just skim the cream off the top. And they're grass-fed for the most part. They can't really lay claim to it being organic because there are too many areas and too many farms in the surrounding area that are not organic. Other than that, people just enjoy this. The main benefit, of course, of raw milk is that you have a lot of proteins that are preserved in the processing that are lost in pasteurization. As one example, there's something called tonalin, or CLA, conjugated linoleic acid, and that's shown to facilitate natural weight loss, which is hard to believe with a milk like this, but that's one of the components that would be lost in pasteurization. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, actually I do. I hear that the enzymes are killed when the milk is pasteurized.
Sure.
Or homogenized.
That's right.
Can you explain homogenization, please?
Well, I mean, homogenization is where you simply stir the cream and the skim together to such an extent you form what's called an emulsion, or microemulsion. So the fats are intermingled with the rest of the milk. Now you know that it's not perfect because if you keep homogenized milk in your refrigerator long enough, you'll get a thin layer of fat on the top, or cream on the top.
And what is the loss for benefit for the homogenization of the milk? Is there any?
Sorry, say it again.
What benefits are lost when you homogenize milk?
Oh, well, again, the fancy term is denaturization. To a certain extent, you can denature certain proteins, either physically through high stirring or through high heat, such as pasteurization. So, again, that's another health benefit that's retained when you have the raw milk. Now, in all fairness, I should point out that some people love raw milk, they love the taste of it, but for others it's not exactly what they like. So it's best to just try it out and see how you feel about it.
Now, the reason I was aware of raw milk was I had a girlfriend who introduced me to it, and when I drank the raw milk, within a week, I tell you, I felt I had a lot more energy.
Interesting. Okay.
So I think there are benefits in it. Isn't raw milk consumed regularly in certain countries still?
Oh, sure. All around the world. I mean, think of any quote primitive tribe. what are they doing? They're getting raw milk straight from their cows, their goats, their sheep.
Now, I also heard a story that cows, when they have their calves, that if they're weaned on
Colostrum?
pasteurized milk, homogenized milk,
Yeah.
that actually they don't live too long.
Really?
I don't know if that's true. I just want to know if you knew anything
No,
about that.
I've never heard that.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I thank you for the interview.
Right.
And what's your name, sir?
Court Rutnowski.
Kortnowski.
Court Rutnowski.
Court Rutnowski.
Yes, and come to my store, A Touch of Nature,
I certainly will. In Greenwich, Connecticut, off of...
off of North Street, way up north on North Street. We're just next to the border with New York State in the North Street Shopping Plaza.
You're well versed for a complete surprise, and I appreciate your hospitality on this.
Right. My pleasure.
And you got to purchase. This is my bottle of raw milk.
There you go.
Thank you.